Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Marvel Midnight Suns for live stream number 16 as we continue our journey through the game, discovering everything the game has to offer. Good evening, and welcome back to Marvel Midnight Suns. We had Hogwarts Legacy this morning. Tonight we have Marvel Midnight Suns. In the last stream of Midnight Suns, we actually brought the Hulk back to the good side, back to the light, took the darkness away, and it was one hell of a mission, but we did it. The Hulk is now officially part of our team, and tonight we're going to do our first mission with him on our side. I'm really excited. I was so excited this morning for Hogwarts Legacy, and then all evening we're thinking, we get to use the Hulk, we get to use the Hulk, we get to use the Hulk. It's all I've been thinking about. So proper excited to see how that works. But I hope everyone's well. Thank you to those that joined us this morning for Hogwarts Legacy. It was an incredible stream. Thoroughly enjoyed the game. Graphically, it's amazing. Looking forward to doing another 3 streams of it this week. In the mornings, that's the big one. Good evening, Goated. How are you? Thanks for the like, much appreciated. So yeah, we've got 2 hours this evening to try and see how much more of Midnight Suns we can do. There hasn't really been a shift in Midnight Suns. There's still no kind of inkling of how close we are to the end of the story. We've still got lots of stuff around the Abbey to find. We've got 3 more power words that I've got no clue where they are. So I'm kind of curious to how this is going to go. Whether we've got to spend some time just exploring the Abbey and hope to find them, or I don't know. It seems a bit weird the way it's gone at the minute. Story-wise and mission-wise, it's been absolutely brilliant. But yeah, the Abbey kind of side of stuff, we haven't ignored it, but it just hasn't really, I don't know, something about it hasn't quite twigged. Like we're missing, I think, 3 power words. It seems a bit weird. So I just want to check sound was okay. But tonight we've got 2 hours and see how much more we can get done. That's the plan. So we can load in now. I don't do any tweeting or anything in the evening. We can just crack on straight away and get to use the Hulk in his first mission. That's the important thing. That's where my thinking is at this point. Let's get the Hulk. Get to draw her yet, tomorrow tonight. You are very good artistically, Gated. Your mum is absolutely correct. Thank you for sharing them as well. That's one thing I can never do is draw. Never been able to. Had a very interesting psych session this afternoon as well. Just, it's weird the things you talk about and the way they view things differently to yourself. Put a few things in its perspective, I suppose. I need to accept things more, which you already knew, to be fair. That's all I'm going to say on the subject. I'm not getting into it now. Okay, so last stream we brought the Hulk back to our side. He's out here near the training area. And we left it where I think we have to do a general mission next. And we ran out of time. We just need to speak to the caretaker and then we're off straight away into battle. So that's what we're going to do. Straight away talk to caretaker and then we pick a mission.
So, the Midnight Sun has arrived. Despite our best efforts,
we may not have to do a general mission.
Threatening to end the lives of millions.
Because the Midnight Sun is here.
Chthon is threatening to consume the whole planet, ending even more.
Yes, I know. But as Wanda so compassionately pointed out, there are people in desperate need of help out there. Our help. It's my strong opinion we should save as many souls as possible before confronting Lilith.
I agree, life is... it's a risky move.
I do not know, Sarah.
It is a risky move.
If the prophecy is about to come to fruition, I am not sure it is wise to waste one moment of time not trying to stop it.
Human lives are at risk, and can be saved right now. I'm surprised you, of all people, are so hesitant to run to their aid.
Once I'm hesitant to run to their aid, I'm
hesitant
concerned
because with human life.
We could potentially stop her.
All of human life. If my mother gets her way, there will be nothing alive in this world that is not named Lilith or Chthon.
But we might have time before that happens.
Look outside, Sarah. Our time is up.
I think after the next mission, we need to have a proper run around the Abbey, see if we can find out these other places.
Lilith may not be able to complete it without you. So, we do have time, and we must make the best of it.
Hydra's everywhere. Where should I go first?
That's up to you. but I do want you to bring Banner. He needs to get back out there, get some wins, before
I was planning on using Banner in the first place. The Hulk is going to be taking part in his first ever fight.
Ever since I learned of the Hulk's existence, I've dreamed of fighting side by side with such a warrior.
Well, now is your chance. I will leave the final decision to you, but you know my opinion.
Okay. We need to help people first and foremost then.
Oh, and Hunter, happy hunting.
Happy hunting.
Don't just stand there. There are lives out there that need
Okay,
saving.
so we've got missions everywhere. What do we got? Protect Hydra device there. Stop a Hydra helicopter. That's defeat heavy enemies. There's no story mission. There is no story mission to do. It is everything else bar story. So we need to decide where we're heading and help people effectively. Obviously, Banner is coming with us no matter where we go. Do we go? Do you know what? I think we'll stop the Hydra helicopter. We want the intel. It's an epic gamma cord as well, which will be used for the Hulk, hopefully to get some new moves. So let's do that one. We've got to use Wanda as well. Target 4 enemies with a single ability. Yeah, we'll accept the challenge. We gain credits for it, so we'll take that challenge on. So I'm not sure when a new mission is going to arrive, to be fair. Did we not send anyone out on Hero Ops? I don't think we had any, did we? So the Hulk is going in. Who do we send with the Hulk? Do you know what? I'm thinking Iron Man. The reason I'm thinking Iron Man, because he decided not to take the shot on the Hulk when he was being taken away by Lilith. So I think they deserve a good team up. That's my thinking. His health is massive. Offense is massive as well. Yeah, that's my thinking. Nanotech weave is good. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Said off the cross earring shall have a hoop of words. That's cool. I like the fact that Bruce Banner isn't set up to fight just yet. He's walking out in his work clothes, ready to turn. So this is our first fight with Bruce by our side. No, I really thought it was really good. I agreed that when your mum says that you're really good at it. There's no way of telling your traits and personality just through typing on the screen, Goated. The only thing I get from you is artistic. That's what I see. That's what I get. So we'll disable the Hydra helicopter before it can depart. How many turns do we have to disable it?
To escape, do whatever it takes to stop it before it departs.
Okay, big guy there. I'm sure he'll be no match for the Hulk. We'll find out shortly. Delay the helicopter there. Okay.
I'm flattered to have held.
Whenever Hulk takes damage, he gains a point of rage and his offense increases. 1 rage is consumed whenever Hulk uses an attack or heroic ability. Use taunt abilities to maximise the amount of damage Hulk takes and maximise his rage. Be careful not to be KO'd. Yeah, no worries.
We don't have much time. Take down anyone in your path and stop that helicopter.
Good as done.
Oh, he's got some good moves. He's got some really good moves. Right. We also need to target 4 enemies with a Scarlet Witch attack as well. That's something we've got to do. Right, quick blast. We redraw that. We gain knockback. This was also a quick move, so we'll gain this move back as well. Oh, we can't knock him into the other hound. I was hoping we could knock him into the other hound, to be fair. No. Could knock out that one, though. And we'll gain our Iron Man card and our card play back. Let's try that. Obviously, we need heroism for the Hulk moves. That's what we're going to try and, sort out, is enough heroism for the Hulk to do Rampage or Thunderclap. Okay. Redraw to add forceful knockback. That's our last redraw. Let's do that. It's Scarlet Witch that we need to do the 4 enemies in 1 ability, so we've got to work that one out. Okay, This will gain us some heroism, which is kind of my thinking here. I just wonder if it's maybe better to send him into him. That would be 2. Okay, some of the shield gone as well. How many? I didn't actually look how many turns we had to stop the helicopter. 4. Okay. We can play this a little bit slowly then. We could add this here, and that would give us enough for rampage. Which wouldn't be... No, it would give us enough for thunderclap. But if we get a line of enemy... I don't know how I'm going to do this with Scarlet Witch, that's the only thing. She can only do it to marked enemies in an area. They are nearly down, them ones, though. Can I not do those 3? We're not going to get the right thing, are we? That would give us rampage. Let's do that.
You're not going to like this.
May fail this actual one where we need her to do 4 abilities. Okay, we now have Thunderclap. Which obviously the more we can knock out the better with this. Saying that, I need him to move to here, ideally the Hulk. Because if we want to do this in a line, I kind of need that to all be in one big line potentially. Let's move him
Enemy unit repositioned.
there. This is our first time using him, to be fair. Come on, give me the camera angles when you want to try and organise a line is a pain. Okay, so that's targeting them 3, but it's not taking them all out. It will damage them, at the very least. I want to see how much health they're going to lose, but it's not going to show me, is it? Yeah, we're not going to knock them out, though, annoyingly. Hang on. Trying to work out exactly... It's going to stun every enemy in the line as well, though, to be fair. So it's not designed to knock anyone out. It's designed to stun everyone in a line. Let's do it anyway. Let's see what happens. That is a move and a half.
That wasn't your signature move.
I enjoyed that. Okay, we need the Hulk to get attacked because he's got the rage we need to build up. We haven't got anything else we can do, to be fair. So 2 of these are stunned. He can still attack and they're going for Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is going to take a little bit of damage this turn. Right, let's give them their turn. We've got 3 turns to try and stop the helicopter now. Our man takes a bit of a pummeling. Scarlet Witch has taken a few hits here. More than I was expecting, to be fair. Reinforcements. Remember, we need to target 4 enemies at once with Scarlet Witch to pass the challenge. Big guy's going to go down to defend the helicopter again. We need to stop that as soon as possible. Take his shield away. Stun is now removed. You can actually see the marks on the battlefield from Thunderclap. That's quite cool. Okay. I was going to say, we could chain to a lot of these and take them out. It's only got 33 damage, but which ones are marked? His marked. So we get a refund from doing that. They're not marked. I want the Hulk to take a hit, to be fair. We need his rage to build up. Now we can't play you back because of the marked. Okay. Challenge will taunt, gain 1 rage for each enemy targeting. Oh, that's not bad. Because then we could go on rampage. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Let's taunt, gain 1 rage for each enemy. Do I have to do it at an enemy taunting us already? Do that. He's taunted. So he's got 2 rage as it is. So that's... Oh wow, okay. That's going to take down his whole shield in 1. I don't think I can do the helicopter afterwards, annoyingly. We can take out the big guy though, in 1.
Time to hurt you.
So Hulk needs to take hits, and then once he takes hits, his rage build up. And then once we've got the right amount of rage, he can then do a lot of damage very quickly. Okay, we need got one card play left. To add nearby enemies getting marked. Do we make everyone marked? I think so. I've not really checked how much health everyone's got, so we could be... I may have messed this up. No, Iron Man's got okay health. Scarlet Witch, not so much health-wise. She's lacking quite a bit, but no one is targeting the Scarlet Witch. So that's good. Just double checking. Don't want anyone to target her. We can avoid it. So as Iron Man, we can potentially push someone. Push him to there. We got 2 turns to stop the helicopter. I could have actually used the Hulk and pushed the other guy into the helicopter, to be fair. But I want him to obviously take a few hits, because that builds his rage, and we might be able to knock a helicopter out in one. Although I'm worried about the Scarlet Witch mission, the Scarlet Witch one we need to do, to be fair. Right, let's end of our turn. 2 more turns to stop helicopter. Iron Man's alright.
Shields are holding.
This is what we wanted. Wounded.
Victory.
It's slow. Okay. Is that it? That's all you're going to do to us? Okay. Hopefully we've got a Scarlet Witch move that can do 4 enemies at once. He's really going to shield again. He's going to have no health left. No. His last health is shielding. Okay, Scarlet Witch needs to do something. We need to do something big here.
The helicopter is preparing for takeoff. We still have some time.
Okay. Yeah, we have got delay as well, so I'm not too worried. Okay. Hexfield we need to use with Scarlet Witch. That's going to have to be the last move we use, because we need to do that when she's in the middle of a load of enemies. That will also do the challenge for us. So that's the last move we're going to do. Alt Smash. Apply Stun. We can knock out the guy straight away here. Big guy's down.
Whatever gets the job done.
Okay. Definitely hold. He's definitely a tank. Okay, I'm going to redraw this one. Okay, we can do Smash again now. Does not consume rage. We also gain rage for doing this. Slow. Heroic cards cost 1 more heroism. Oh, okay, that's why we can't afford it. But we can do Hulk Smash on this. It won't. We've only got 1 more turn to stop the helicopter, so we can delay it if we want to anyway. Is the delay free? No. Okay. We'll smash it this turn. We'll do Scarlet Witch's move as well to fulfill the challenge, and then we'll look at potentially delaying it next turn. So Scarlet Witch, we've only got 1 card play left. She is being targeted. We're going to lose Scarlet Witch at the end of this turn. I don't think I can stop that. Well, maybe I'll take a few of these out at the same time, to be fair. Let's move her there.
Always wanted to fight you.
And then Hexfield. It's going to damage all of these. It's going to knock out 2, to be fair. But it will damage. It's going to hit 4, which is what we need for the challenge. There we go. She's leveled up as well.
I do feel a little stronger.
Card play refunded. That actually worked out better than I expected. Okay. I could give her block. Is my thinking. Why can't we use... We've got 5. Oh, we can do it. I'm just trying to think, who's targeting Scarlet Witch? We wanted to survive, obviously, the turn if we can. Is he marked? He is. Okay, so if we take these 2 out, this one especially, we get a card play back as well. The Hulk can chain his move to 3 for Rampage. So, let's see if we can do this. Obviously, that one's card play back. Just looking at the ones targeting Scarlet Witch route. I wanted to survive the turn, ideally. Let's do that with the Hulk. Bit of a graphical error there with the Hulk's move, but it worked. And the Hulk is now taunted them as well. Card play refunded, perfect. That's what we like to see. Okay, we've got one more turn to stop the helicopter, which is fine. I am going to give... He's going for Iron Man. How much health has Iron Man got? Ooh, 80. 53. That's an issue, isn't it? I kind of need to heal both. Scarlet Witch being targeted by this hound. And Iron Man's being targeted by the soldier. I think is a one-hit kill. So I think Scarlet Witch is probably the better one to be shielding here. It's maybe a mistake. We're going to find out in a second. Let's do that.
Looks like you can use this.
Protect the Scarlet Witch from her attacker. I've got a box I can throw at this guy. I have. Oh, he's just outside the ring. Otherwise I'd throw the box at him and hope that took him out. Iron Man needs to survive. The Hulk's going to take a couple of hits, but he should be okay. Takes 31 damage when he next plays the card. Okay. We kind of let a little health slide a little bit in this mission. We're okay though. Oh, we've all gained corruption. I didn't see Scarlet Witch take corruption. If I'd known that, I wouldn't have shielded her. I should have spotted that. It's my mistake. Injured for Iron Man now as well. Okay, we can delay the helicopter by a turn if we need to. He's out because of corruption. I didn't know Scarlet Witch was about to go down there. If I'd known that, I wouldn't have done what I've just done. Right, we're okay. Just not what I would have liked.
About to leave. Time is running out. Stop that helicopter.
So we've got to stop the helicopter. That's all we've got to do now. We need to do as much damage as we can to this helicopter. We can do air superiority. We redraw that. Okay, we've got a quick move which will refund card play as well. We redraw that, we had damage. I'm myself 281, that's a lot of health. Challenging Roar isn't enough. Thunderclap, I don't think it's going to do enough damage, to be fair. I don't want to redraw that, do we? Quick Blast will give us the card play back. So we take out the enemy. There we go. Card play back. We've got 3 attacks. Level up for Iron Man. Nice. Alpha Strike, good evening, how are you? We can delay this by a turn if we need to. That's the other thing. So we can, because as long as we've got 1 card play left, we can delay the helicopter getting away. We may need to do that. We can do chain this 3 times, so 1, 2, and 3.
I'm saving my energy.
Okay.
Design your armor, because it looks like junk.
I'm trying to think what the best move is now. Probably air superiority, although Thunderclap would work really nice. To be fair, although Thunderclap doesn't kill anything, it knocks them back. We only need to do 28 damage. So let's play this. I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Okay. Oh, hero combo. Yeah, we're doing this. Hero combo. It's massive overkill. 470 damage, but it's the Hulk and Iron Man teaming up. There's 470 damage when only 26 is needed. Oh, can we not use on that? Oh, cannot be targeted. Ah, thought we could do a combo on it, but we can't. Thunderclap doesn't do any damage. You know what? Quick Blast will do the job. Hulk is on his first mission with the Midnight Suns, and we won. He's quite a good character. He needs to take a hit, because every hit he takes, he builds up rage. All the rage he takes goes out in power. So he needs to take a few hits. We did lose Scarlet Witch in the mission, which was a little bit frustrating. It's my own fault for not looking that she was corrupted. 1-star mission victory, 50 gloss, an epic gamma core, epic intel, and some credits as well. Lots of editing. Covering for half term and stuff next week. If we can't stream in the morning, I'm trying to get a video out in the mornings when we can't stream. Plus a normal one in the afternoons, and then organised evening streams as well. So yeah, busy day, as it always is, to be fair. Hello, Charlie. Can we not? I was going to say, we should be able to
Girl,
pet Charlie. Sometimes the commands don't show up for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, my afternoon's always busy, to be fair. Okay. So there wasn't a main mission we could do there. It had to be a general mission. Nika needs to talk to us. Hulk needs to talk to us. Doctor Strange needs to talk to us. Agatha and Caretaker both need to talk. I wonder if we're going to open up more of the Abbey. We'll talk to everybody inside first. But there's lots of stuff on the Abbey we've not been able to find.
Anyone down for a last
I wonder if
before
they're
the
going to
end of the
speak to us
world?
and help us get more
Yes.
done.
Let me
It's
log
never less
into the
busy, but it
other's
keeps me
WatchMax
busy.
Plus account.
I also had my psychiatrist
We did this
appointment
at
this afternoon.
Xavier's
This is why
once.
we, you
Had
know,
Ride of the
Tuesdays we normally
Valkyrie
finish a
stuck
bit
in my
earlier on
head for a
stream.
week. It was fine till the Sentinels attacked. Then it was cool.
But yeah, I like my days busy. It's like being back at work again.
Cartoons have
The busy is never a bad thing.
Oh, Piotr, you big softy.
Okay, the movie we're watching tonight is none other than Summer Camp Tango.
Me and Maria rehearsed every move in this film.
You've just been at school.
My cousins forced me to
Was
watch
it busy though, or was it
every
just a
summer,
chill day?
so
How was it?
I'm very much into this idea.
Okay, Nika wants to talk to us. I don't particularly
Oh,
want to watch
hey.
the film with her, to be fair.
Hunter, want to watch a bad 80s movie with us before we face a hungering elder god?
Not really. No, thank you.
My mind is elsewhere at the moment.
Busy with manageable, that's always good.
But I get it. Feel free to change your mind. Ileana keeps Limbo fully stocked, so refreshments are a portal away.
Okay, I'm glad we didn't have to do it. Okay, Banner and Doctor Strange next. And then we've got to head and see... Was it Banner and Doctor Strange? Oh no, there's all three of them.
You look like you're dragging a bit. Wanna know?
If you ignore the
Banner
sense
first.
of demonic gloom lurking in the flames, it's almost like we're back in the workshop at Avengers Tower.
Almost.
Almost.
You seem quite occupied here.
It's good. It's really good, actually. If I can keep myself
Splinter Cell
busy
Double
enough,
Agent co-op,
I
nice.
think I
I've
can keep
never
the
played
darkness
Splinter
at
Cell.
bay.
What's it like?
Do not be afraid to rely on your friends. They can support you when you feel uneasy.
I'm doing exactly that.
My only concern with doing the evening streams of this was I don't know how much we can get done in 2 hours. And morning streams are 3.5 hours. And it felt like we got quite a lot done.
It turns
But
out all I
everything
needed
takes
was to
time
get
in
my
this, which
hands
isn't
on
a bad
decent
thing.
set of mass
It did
spectrometers.
concern me for 2 hours.
And to be reunited
We'll
with
see how we
those
get on.
two. I miss them. I don't want them to hear. Their egos are big enough already.
I will leave you to finish whatever it is you are working on here.
So it does sound like we're coming to the final big fight at some point, but I don't know, we're not quite ready for it.
Been one hell of a
It's an old
wild
game,
ride,
but I
hasn't
still
it,
like
Hunter?
it to this day.
It is about to get wild.
That's the main thing, as long as you're enjoying it's
You
fun,
know,
that's the
when
important
I
part.
graduated MIT summa cum laude, I knew I was destined to found a billion-dollar tech empire. But if you told me I would one day trade in my state-of-the-art Avengers lab for a demon-powered forge in a haunted abbey, and my Nobel Prize-winning staff of scientists for Dr. Spooky and the Jolly Green Giant, I'd have told you I didn't
The
believe
Jolly
in fairy
Green
tales.
Giant. How is Babs?
How is the Babylonian fire demon who powers this forge? What is their name again?
Babs, and don't you forget it.
Friendship level
They
game.
don't like it when you get their name wrong.
I see. So,
That's quite
how
cool.
is Babs?
Actually, surprisingly helpful for an evil entity that keeps whispering, "Kill them all," in my ear over and over again.
Tony, should I be worried?
Well, just keep your door locked at night and you'll be fine. Gotcha! I've been waiting for that a long
Joking about the
time.
fire demon in the forge. I wasn't
You
scared.
did not get me, Tony, because I was not scared.
I guess you were. I heard the concern in your voice.
I was concerned because your attempt at trickery and humor was so terrible.
Nah, I absolutely had you going there for a second.
It was, yeah, Babs was what they called a fire demon. Okay, let's speak to Strange.
The God Killer has been displaying some strange behavior.
You mean besides the glowing?
Yes, besides the glowing. This concerns you directly, I think.
Okay.
I've noticed whenever you're in its presence, the artifact begins to almost pulsate, like it comes alive for you. What do you make
Can't
of
wait for
that?
Friday. Well, what's happening Friday? Or is it just because it's the weekend? Maybe I'm meant to
If the
wield it.
God Killer is responding to me, then maybe I am meant to wield it in battle. Maybe I was always meant to wield it.
Perhaps this is
Oh, it's the
part of
weekend.
the
Is that why?
prophecy. If so, then I hope it's the part that means good things for us. Because the rest of the prophecy is not exactly promising.
Is it still safe for me to pick up?
I suspect you're the only one of us who can. I don't think the God Killer wants anyone else touching it.
I will just pray that is a good thing.
Okay. Friendship Game with Doctor Strange as well. So, who's left to talk to? I think it is just the caretaker and Agatha. I'm hoping they're going to tell us more about the Abbey and so we can open up more, because I know there's loads of stuff we still need to do for the Abbey. But I don't know how to access a lot of it. Let's go and find Agatha and the caretaker, shall we? Hopefully they can give me some information. It would be nice. Because the power words, we got the first one really early on and haven't seen any of them since. So it's kind of worrying. Right, where are they? To our right hand side. It's upsetting because I'll go, oh, sorry to hear that. I can guess what anniversary it is. Yeah, sorry to hear that.
I haven't seen you out here in years, Sarah. You recognize this place, don't you, Hunter?
This is where I killed...
Your mother.
Yes.
And gave up your own life to do it. You made so many sacrifices to put Lilith to rest then. I'm just sorry you have to go through it all again.
I don't mind the sacrifice.
I do not mind sacrificing myself for others.
I know. That's what makes you so
You was watching.
special.
Oh, really? Wow.
Besides, if I do die this time around, I know you will be waiting for me on the other side.
And I will be, if it comes down to that. But I don't think it will.
Why would it be any different this time?
Because everything is different now.
Is it?
You won't be facing Lilith alone.
Well, I suppose not. We've got a team this time.
You have friends who will fight by your side.
I did not have friends in my last life.
I'm glad you got to live again to
yes and no. So it depends what you
The
read.
friends you made here won't let you die this time.
She's...
You cannot assure that.
In the
not for
films, she has been evil in the
But I
TV
like your
series and
chances.
stuff, but in the comics, not always.
You should speak
And
to
in this,
Sarah
no.
while you're here. She
Because
loves
she
you
was
like her
grounded
own
by
child,
Sarah,
you
the
know.
caretaker. So she's not
They both
evil
do.
in this. She has her moments. But yeah, I wouldn't say she's evil.
I see you've spoken to Agatha.
You have.
I have.
I couldn't help but overhear some of your conversation.
Well, considering we stood right next to you, I'm not
She's
surprised.
right, you know. Things are different this time. I won't make the same mistake I did last time by sending you into battle against my sister alone. I tried my best to prepare you then. But now I understand.
Also
how
in
I
this,
failed
Agatha
you.
trained the Scarlet Witch.
I isolated you, trained you to become what I wanted you to be. And I lost you because of it.
You should be proud.
I am proud of my sacrifice.
Well, I'm not. I treated you like you were just
Yeah, I'm
a
really
weapon.
enjoying it. The story's quite a good
More
depth
than that.
to it. If you're
More
willing
than the
to
hunter.
spend time and listen
You're
and
the only child
read
I had,
and talk to everyone,
ever will
it's definitely
have.
worth it. And I like the strategic combat.
Just promise me, I won't lose you again.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And the story's quite an in-depth story by the end of it. We're still not at the end of the story yet. I think we're close, but I don't quite know how close. I'm not going anywhere.
Alive, dead, slaying a renegade dragoon. I am not going anywhere. I will haunt you for the rest of your years. You will not be able to get rid of me.
You decided to play all the God of War games again. Nice.
How I love
I
you.
need to finish off
And I,
the
you.
platinums for God of War 4 and
I
Ragnarok
don't
at some
think
point. I
I've
think the
been this
vote said to do it in my own
emotional in
time,
years.
which is all well and good. I just
Well,
need to find the
I
time.
ought to let you get back to your night. There's an abbey full of people who are waiting for you. Best to get to them before it gets too late.
Good night, Sarah.
Okay. I thought they were going to help us explore the Abbey and tell us where we need to head. Fortunately not. So, before we head back, I want to have a look to see where else we can go within the Abbey, because we're missing quite a lot. We've got one power word and that's it. We can't go any further here because that wall is stopping us and we can't find a way through. There is a blood gate there. Let's head back to this blood gate and see if there's anything there. Obviously we've done the blood gate here previously with Charlie. So this is all done. What's this way? There's a chest there, which I'm not too worried about. Where are we coming out though? What's the bay? And I would come out just to the side of it. There's so many parts of the Abbey we can't get to. Yeah, we're coming out here, so that doesn't help us. We can't get through this door here either. There's got to be something there potentially that can bring us out somewhere else. Because we need another power word, but I don't know where it is. That's the issue. Let's go to the Whispering Wood and see if there's anything there. I know we're missing something, but it's finding out what we're missing and where it is. We've already done that. The Abbey is the one thing we haven't really done enough with. And I think the story's getting to that point of where it's nearly finishing, but yet I still feel like we're missing major things here. And maybe it doesn't unlock till after the story. There is always that possibility. But it just feels weird that we haven't done it any sooner. So we're actually blocked from going any further this way. If we turn around again. So we can't go any further that way because of that wall that we can't get through. So it's the same issue we had in the other side. Everything's walled in. And we actually can't get to anywhere. Same as that blood gate's a dead end. Let's go to this blood gate. And see if there's anything through this cave that side. I'm guessing we're walled in there. We'll see what's this side. Otherwise we'll head back to the Abbey, call it a night, and do next mission, essentially. Let's just have a quick look in this blood gate first. Life is like a series. We go through it like an episode. We never know how the episode ends. Yeah, that's very true, to be fair. That is very, very true. Or we can place an item in here, can't we? A moon seal.
This looks like a
trophy achieved. Atom's cool. Calling an atom allows you to reveal all manner of mysteries hidden from view. These may be long forgotten structures or events that cannot be detected within the naked eye. Oh, we've got a new word of power. How long have we held this for?
Uncovering the more elusive elements hidden throughout the grounds.
That's all we've needed to do this whole time.
Why don't you try out his blessing on that stone over there?
That's what we've been waiting to do this whole time. To unlock more around the Abbey. So that one, reveal. Reveals a bridge.
He sees our path.
Arcane key. I can't believe we waited all this time to explore the Abbey, and that was what we needed to do to get any further. Definitely I've got the power. Alright, we're in the Valley of Winds, so this is all new to us now. I'm assuming I can make this bridge whole again, which we couldn't do previously. Can I not? There we go, the bridge is back.
Atum be praised.
Bespoke potions, new recipe book. Arcane knowledge is leveled up to level 4. Common chests no longer require an arcane key. So we can now open every common chest without using arcane key now. I can't believe I waited this long to get any further. So where are we now on the map here then? We are exploring this kind of bit here and heading north. I think we're going to get stuck again there, potentially. Let's see how we go. There's a chest down there I can see. We've got quite a lot of arcane keys, to be fair, because we've not really needed to open them. I don't know why I can't pick that up. Oh, there's something down there. We need to head down there. Okay. There's no. So that one over there is a new haven. All this time of not really seeing much, and now we found loads. What is Riz? Explore and expand. What is? I don't know what you mean by Riz. Okay, so that's a new haven we can now take, and we can bring someone there when we want to. That will increase their friendship level by quite a bit. We've been we've used a few of them when we needed to for missions to complete a quest quickly and easily. I've been a bit loath to take people to havens that much, to be fair. Kind of need to spend some time exploring because we need all the tarot cards as well.
Something terrible happened here.
Something terrible happened here. I've no idea what this place is. Hiram Shaw's Church. I don't recognise the first name, but I recognise the last name. Ah, Agatha.
This area, it feels wrong somehow. I sense an old suffering.
Members of the local coven were persecuted.
This is why.
Here.
It was the witches.
And worse.
The witches were killed here.
Salem's history with witches may have been distorted over the years, but some things are true.
It's something young people use nowadays. But there's no way I'd know what it means then.
To thwart Shaw, but he
yeah, I've not heard of it.
Against them.
Shaw Hellfire Club? Possibly.
The catalyst of the infamous Salem witch trials. When the coven called out in distress, it was Lilith and Sarah who came to their aid.
They've rooted their entire lives to come here. They're eager for fight.
They came all the way
so
from
even Lilith at one point was good.
Abbey to help a group they had never met?
You may not believe it, but I'm sure you would have done the same. Isn't that why the Sons are here today?
Favorite X-Men character, Wolverine, is my favorite X-Men character.
Sarah both saw the signs of Chthon's influence. They knew there was more happening in Salem than the persecution of witches.
Chthon's corruption had taken root in the New World just like the colonists themselves.
And
what about you? Who's your favorite?
Sarah were still preoccupied in Transia. They entrusted one of the moon seals to the Knights of Wondergore, who brought it to the Coven with the hope that its power would reinforce them enough to deal with Shaw.
But that is not what happened.
Unfortunately, no. When the plague came to Salem, the same one that afflicted your father, Shaw used it to further agitate his flock by placing the blame squarely on the Coven.
And the witches?
The mob was vicious. And the rest is history.
But what about the Moon Seal?
After the trials, the Moon Seal vanished along with Shaw. Without drawing any conclusions, I think we can both guess where it went.
Yeah, with him, by the sounds of it.
If this was his
his Phoenix? Oh, okay.
It is possible the seal is still here, or somewhere nearby.
You read my mind. Good hunting, dear.
Is it just the Phoenix, or do you like Jean Grey as well before she turns into Phoenix? Right, we need to explore the church. We can obviously make things revealed, can't we? Before we do, let's just see if there's anything to pick up. Otherwise we have to use the word of power. She wants to talk to us as well, but I'll hold off on that. Seeing there's anything to pick up. Okay, so let's reveal then. Okay,
Atum thinks otherwise.
Yeah, it didn't do what I thought it was going to do. Alright.
Atum does not answer.
It wants... Okay.
Was this always here?
It was weird that I obviously can't do anything.
I feel as if I would remember it.
Wolverine then Jean Grey. Okay.
You may not remember the structure, but maybe you've heard of the man responsible for it? Hiram Shaw? This was his house of worship, and like a great many things on the grounds, Sarah preferred to keep it in a sort of mystic quarantine.
Why is this man so OP? It's because of what species he is, isn't it?
Is that all she did while I slept?
That's why. And also the sun. The sun is what makes him strong.
She can be overzealous
or our
at
sun,
times,
to be more specific.
But in this case, she was right to be wary.
So, what dark secret does this place hold?
When Hiram Shaw first came to Salem,
we couldn't find anything around the place.
A charlatan posing as a preacher.
But yeah, it's our son that
He
makes him
managed
so
to
strong.
convince a few desperate souls to join his congregation, and with their help, he broke ground on this church. Whether it was coincidence or fate, in digging beneath the church, Shaw found something that would change the course of all of our lives. A long-forgotten page of the Darkhold.
He found the Darkhold. Nothing is coincidence.
If Shaw found a page of the Darkhold, it was because Kuthan wanted it that way.
I tend to agree. That cursed book is always seeking out a way to return its master to power.
And a power-hungry preacher makes for the ideal messenger of darkness.
Yes, Shaw was an eager study, consumed almost immediately by the whisperings of Kuthan and the Darkhold's power. Nearly overnight, the people of Salem, old and new, were at his threshold, waiting for the word.
He once held a black hole bench pressed to planet. It's Superman, that's the thing. There's obviously something we've got to do here, and I can't... There's nothing I can say. I can't get anything to reveal. My only thinking is, keep speaking to Agatha. Reveal doesn't do anything.
Atum must not see.
Never a dull moment.
Tell me about Hiram Shaw.
By all accounts, Hiram Shaw was a desperate man.
I think we just have to ask everything we can
influence,
first.
The usual desires that cloud men's minds. As I understand it, he was a largely unsuccessful minister before his arrival at Salem, traveling from place to place, swindling whatever followers he managed to gain before being run out of town.
Favourite street-based hero in the Marvel Universe?
Shaw finding a piece of the Darkhold
Luke Cage, I think. I like Luke Cage. Punisher.
Puts things in perspective.
I'd suppose say Punisher, to be fair.
What do you know about my father?
Yeah, street-based hero. I'd say Punisher.
Dear. What would you like to know? Was he a good man? Yes, I think he was. Your mother loved him dearly.
I think the Netflix TV series that's now on Disney, because obviously Netflix lost the rights, really portrayed him in a better way than the film ever did.
I don't mean that as a bad thing. She and Sarah both deserve to.
What about you? Who's your favourite street-based hero?
Just another fight with Kuthan. Lilith did. Sarah didn't.
I like the switching between Marvel and DC and then back to Marvel again, by the way.
I honestly think that's the only thing she ever had against him, blood or not.
Right, there's something we can ask.
Until we speak again.
But there's something here. It's telling me there's something here, but I can't do anything. Which is weird. Unless I meant to do something at a particular area. No.
If it was here, Atum would show me.
I'm only guessing that I should be doing this
there must
here.
Not be anything here.
But I can't see anything, and yet that's telling me explore the church. Can we go through the door? No. Can we open the door, though? We can open the door. Okay, that's what we needed to do. Moon Knight. Moon Knight's pretty cool. It's very Moon Knight's not as well known as I think a lot of the others. That's the thing. Nowhere near as well known he isn't.
This must be Shaw's study.
New journal page. I was wrong to let my heart linger on the thoughts of Lilith. She and her foul sister are worse than I could have imagined. She's even corrupted a man from my congregation to her cause. These women have more influence than that coven, even without their roots in this village. My congregation's size falters. I raise my hands to Kuthan nightly, crying out for guidance. Wow, so that was Shaw's journal. What else is here? There's another door for us to try and open, I'm assuming, in a second. This scroll contains more influence than I initially perceived, but it's not merely power within, but corruption beyond my wildest imaginations. For each mark upon the land, a page could have been traced to its location, aligned to a person of power who handled fragments of the blasphemous tome. I've come to believe that the dark and destructive events that plague this land are not the chronological rhythms fate has set in motion, but the Darkhold's sway. So there's lots of things like that we still need to find. There's another door to open here. Open.
Goddess of Order approves.
Okay, that's not what you'd expect to find in the garden of a congregation, is it? What we got here? Another journal page. Imagine living for an eternity. Yeah, that's kind of weird, isn't it, to live that long? What's told me with great weakness comes great irresponsibility. That's quite good. The cold depths of winter challenge us all. I'm grateful for Agatha and her control of the elements, especially fire on these dark days. It's hard to believe that even with the threat of Lilith looming, that cold and hunger can draw up so much of our energy. Agatha brings me to our altar to train now, and says that by the end of the winter, I will also be a master of the elements. I look forward to that day, if only to leave the snow behind us. That was the Hunter's Journal. Okay, we'll open the arcane chest while we're here. We've got plenty of keys. Normally just the cosmetic colour schemes. Yeah, it's all cosmetics. But we do get credits out of it as well, to be fair, so it's not a complete waste. Let's just try reveal. I don't know if this will do anything. I'm curious. No.
Atum does not answer.
It's worth a look. Alright, what do we got here? Another journal page. Ghost Rider was in this game. Ghost Rider is in this game, Alpha Strike. He is in the game. We've used him loads of times. But it's not the original Ghost Rider. It's Robbie Reyes. The original Ghost Rider sacrificed himself in the game. It pains me to set these words to page, for my cause is righteous. Any admittance of weakness I find unfathomable, and must tread with the utmost care. The whispering spectres intensify, testing my will at every turn. This page, I've come to realise that it is responsible for the corruption, knowing the souls of man, but the destruction of entire civilizations throughout history. Today, it is the people of Salem that suffer. That's another Shaw page. Oh, we found the Hierophant, which is the Professor X tarot card. Still need 12 more of those. Ah, there we go. We're going to be heading there in a second. Is there anything else here to pick up? No.
This sword is not like anything I have seen on the grounds before.
And yet, it's
Jeff's going to have me when it earns me.
Like the
oh, he does.
Protection
he does have
Wanda
weakness.
To protect
he takes in this. Sanctum. He takes a lot of hits.
Very perceptive.
But some of his moves are pretty good.
Maybe you should approach the good doctor and see if he has any insights. And Hunter, be circumspect. Doctor Strange is no fool.
Okay, so she wants us to speak to Doctor Strange about this. We can't go in there otherwise. Is Agatha still waiting to talk? Oh, she's got to talk to her again.
Hello, Hunter.
Was Wanda here?
Wanda ever make it to this place?
Ghost Rider and Spawn.
She did. But if she discovered something, she didn't tell me.
Who's Spawn? Or am I not remembering who Spawn is? Right, nothing there. Okay. I think that's enough looking around for now. We can always come back now and explore more of the Abbey the next day, because we know we can come back here any time. Now we've managed to unlock it. We've done a few things here. Shaw's Church, so we can fast travel to here and then continue out exploring whenever we're ready to. So we found a way. I'm guessing we'll get stuck around there again potentially. But yeah, definitely worth doing to the point that we actually found something new. Now let's head back to Hunter's Folly, and then that will get us close to the Abbey. And then we'll go to sleep, and the next day begins, and then we'll see what happens there. Hopefully some more missions. Currently, the main story seems to be delayed. For whatever reason, they want us to kind of save everyone first. So we'll see how that works. But we'll just really grab this common chest. Now, common chests no longer ask for arcane keys, so because of that, we'll just open it. Demon with a cape, and he's like Ghost Rider. Okay. Mercury Totem, some more cosmetic stuff that we don't look at. Right, off to bed, and then in the morning we'll look at what the mission is next. We might as well open all the common ones of these we come across. Now they don't cost us any arcane keys. No issue opening them all. Okay, let's go to sleep. I'm guessing no, just to double check. No one wants to see us. Soldier versus Hunter. Okay. Ignore chat right now in Genshin game. Wrong chat, bro. I've not even looked at Genshin for ages, so I wouldn't see it anyway. Why? What? Why was it ignore? I hate when someone says ignore something though, because it makes you think, well, what was said then? Right, Lilith is in our dreams once again. Let's see what she wants.
The sky has changed its hue to that rather radioactive shade of green.
It has indeed.
That's what it looks like when the veil between two dimensions begins to bleed together.
So that is Lilith, yeah, that is the hunter's mother.
Almost like a sunset.
And she's the one bringing the end of the world
to go down on this dimension.
To pass. Via the prophecy. Her son in the prophecy is meant to kill her and has done so previously. But now they're doing it all over again.
I'm scared.
But she's also trying to bring about Kafon, who is going to destroy everything. You're lying, you should be scared. You made your bed. Do you know what? I'm saying that. You made your bed. You can't be scared when you brought Kafon here.
You sold your soul to an elder god for power.
I have no sympathy for her.
Power.
She's not in a relationship at all.
For something I already had?
She wanted power.
I sold it to save you. That's why.
Was upset, I think.
What?
Gentle accent sent you instead of cop. Oh, okay.
I've been hiding from you. They wanted you to hate me. So they kept the sacrifice I made for you a secret.
They wouldn't do that.
More lies.
Is she lying? I'm not sure. I've always thought Agatha and Caretaker were holding something back, but I don't know what it is. Could it be they lied to him?
Soul for me anyway.
Because you would have died if I didn't.
We did die.
A human and a member of the blood never had a child together before. You were the first. You were so sick.
Oh, so you wouldn't have survived.
I was told you weren't going to survive. So, I made a deal with him.
There are lies and truths. Good point.
Your life, in exchange for my soul.
Oh, that changes things massively.
I gave up everything for you. My humanity, my soul, my life.
We've been fighting all the way through this. Not directly, but indirectly. Especially after she took Banner away and stuff like that. I can't try. I still think she's playing with us. If she did really give her soul up to Kafon to save us as a baby, then okay, fair play. But I'm expecting her to lie to us at any point. I don't know, to be fair, Dennis. Like I said, I was getting frustrated with it because now it was getting very grindy. And now I'm struggling just to fit it back in. I'll get back to it at some point. I think it's nice to take a break from it every now and then. To be fair. But I'm going to try and get back to it sooner rather than later. We've got a half-term week next week, so streaming is going to be difficult anyway. So maybe after that we do an evening stream and see if we can get back into it. It was more the constant grinding was just getting to me. So why does he look like Aquaman? Well, you redesigned his face the way we wanted to, so I just did whatever came first. You do love us and end this.
If you truly love me, end this madness before it breaks the world.
But yeah, we are going to try and get back to it, Dennis.
The world is already broken.
It was, like I say, it got grindy, and after that, it becomes something I don't like doing.
You cannot stop us, Mother. I will face you.
I know there's new content now, isn't there?
You always have.
Okay. Well, she visited our dreams once again. So hopefully now we can go and upgrade Bruce Banner's moves, which is what I want to do. The superhuman name will be Arc Knight. Okay, God Killer research is done. So the God Killer research was, I think, what we needed to be able to do the main story. So that's really important, the God Killer. Caretaker, Captain Marvel wants to speak to us. Agatha wants to speak to us. We've got upgrades to do. And then we'll go from there. Obviously, if we can get another mission in, we'll do so. It could be we're at the end of the story. I don't know, to be fair. I think we might be close. I would expect more than one battle, though, if I'm honest. You know, considering how big this Elder God is meant to be, how strong, we would expect more than one fight. But the fact that Sarah wanted us to go out and save people first and foremost makes me wonder when we should be doing it. When are we ready? When are we a high enough level, essentially?
I am done with all this mysterious secrecy business.
How do you pick your superhero name? So the God Killer has been completed. That was the research we were doing. Let's pick another one to go. Start doing anyway now. We'll take that one. Okay, we have got some. We can't do any upgrades. Challenges we haven't unlocked any more yet. So let's do the Gamma Core. So this will give us moves for the 3 people in the last fight. So that's Scarlet Witch, the Hulk, and Iron Man. I'm hoping for some new moves for the Hulk, so we can upgrade him and make him strong straight away. The first Spider-Man issue. Yeah, that what the book we got. Yeah. Ultimate Alliance. Yes, many moons ago though. Many moons. To be fair, if I had a superhero name, I would still use Soldier Boy. The Soldier Boy is in a TV series called The Boys on Netflix. Soldier Boy was in that. I had the name first, admittedly. Oh, new Hulk ability. Always angry. That's not bad. I like the idea of that move. Quick Toss is a new Scarlet Witch ability. And it's a quick move. That looks good. Surgical Strike modded for Iron Man. Oh, and a new Hulk ability, Heavy Blow. Okay. Overhealing increases Hulk's maximum health. I like the idea of that because obviously the Hulk needs to take hits to get stronger. So I like the fact we can heal him.
I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here.
I think Quick Toss for her is good as well because it gives her a quick move. But then I also like the Mighty Blow. But then he's got a lot of moves already that cost you heroism. Let's do those 2. Oh, we can re-roll, can't we? Hang on, let's do... No, let's not re-roll. Let's take those 2. We're happy with those 2. I'm not going to make the decision harder for myself. Many moons ago. Sounds like a cool origin story. It's something I've always said. Right, Strange wants to talk to us first. Before we disappear off to do upgrades. Let's speak to him. I think it's because we've done the God Killer research. Doesn't mean we're ready for the final mission, if there is a final mission. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whatever there was.
God Killer as best we can. We've been limited by what's available to us here in the Abbey.
I should hope you have found something by now.
Well, the fact of the matter is that I have. It's a bit troubling, to tell you the truth. I really need to double-check my findings. There are a few more scrolls I should consult.
He seems really uncertain to tell us what he's found. I trust you to tell when you're ready.
If you are not ready to share information with me, then I trust you to let me know.
Hang on, Street and Mafia, The Last of Us 2 tomorrow.
I appreciate your confidence.
Oh, okay.
However, I fear the
what,
time
both of
may
those?
never be right.
Or just one? You've picked 2 different games there.
I should tell
Thanks for the like, but not appreciate.
I suspected this blade
is it on Switch, is it?
To Cthon, but I didn't realize how intimate that connection truly was.
I am not sure I like where this is going.
No. How is the knife intimate?
Unclean even saying these words, but
thanks, Alpha Strike.
The God Killer wasn't just made to fight Cthon.
Did they get the new the PlayStation Plus games? Yeah, I just add them to library every time.
I'm sorry, this is somehow worse than I was expecting. Could you repeat that?
The ancient texts tell of Cthon's last appearance in our plane when the forces of humanity assembled to drive him back. And in doing so, they sliced off part of the
blade is made from part of Cthon.
Part was lost to the ages until now. It is resurfaced, now forged into a weapon.
So the God Killer weapon is part of Cthon.
Incredible.
The god we're trying to kill.
Part of me feels we should throw it into the forge right now and wash our hands of it.
But yeah, I just add them to library every month, Dennis. That's all I ever do with them until I'm ready to start them. Okay.
Throw it away so quickly?
We've got to understand it more.
Barely understand it or what it could do.
What is this God of War?
You're right. I'm only
it's a god we've got to deal with. All because of Lilith.
Do, we need to know. It may be our last hope.
I feel drawn to it. Like it wants me to pick it up.
I suspect you're the only one who could do it. Every attempt I've made to touch it has not gone well.
Okay.
I knew it. I knew you were holding back something.
I had intended to consult with Hunter privately before telling the whole team, but yes, now you know.
I suspected it was part of Cthon. You don't normally encounter daggers that immediately make you feel like you want to throw them far out to sea. But if you feel like
first Mafia because you're itching to play. What time are you playing the stream then,
feel
Dennis?
the power of it, rising and falling, like it is breathing.
I could use something like that as a nightlight.
As a nightlight.
This is not to be trifled with. I think we're very lucky that Red Skull kept it buried away as deep as he did.
What, was he socking it away?
Well, he's my favourite villain.
He probably thought he could use it to kill Lilith.
This world's
of all
only big
time
enough
as
for
well.
one psycho narcissist tyrant, I guess.
Do you know what? My favourite villain of all time is probably the Riddler from Batman. Just because I liked his riddles, I enjoy the fact he plays mind games. And that's a bit weird, I know. But yeah, I like the fact he plays games with people.
It's entirely possible Lilith
What about
could have
yours?
an entirely different use for the God Killer. She could use it to complete Chthon.
Well, that changes things.
Yeah, that is interesting. Could she do that? Use a
I
knife?
need you in the war room as soon as possible.
Okay. Obviously.
I thought I had sensed a great power approaching, and I was right.
Right, okay. So we've done what we could there. Before we speak to the caretaker, I want to do upgrades, because I don't know what's going to happen next. So, 12 or 1. Yeah, put it in the self-promotion part, Dennis, that's fine. I'll be editing at that time, to be fair. But 12 to 1, my time, is my lunch break, and then I'll be editing all afternoon. I've got so much to get done. It's half term next week. I've got to get so far ahead. We're doing this, what goes up and never comes down. The moon. The moon goes up and never comes down. Yours is Darth Vader. Ah, interesting, interesting. Right, what can we take out? Because we can improve whatever we take out. Do you know what? Let's take out Challenging Roar and put in Always Angry, and then we can upgrade that move for him. Scarlet Witch, we also got a new move for her. So this is the Quick Toss. But it's what do we take out? Chain 2. Let's take that out, and I'd rather the Quick Toss in, I think. There we go. I think that works for the time being. Right, we're trying to upgrade some moves before we speak to Caretaker, mainly because I just don't know what's going to happen next.
I still say we
It's
should have
age.
built a firing range first.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay, I didn't get that one. You had more adult answer. Okay, Iron Man did get injured in the last fight, so he is now being recovering.
Don't tell anyone else I'm taking some time off.
While he's sunbathing, as you do. Upgrade abilities, so we can upgrade the Hulk's one, which is important. Just because it's the first move we've been able to upgrade him. So he's going to gain counter with this, which is what we want. That would be a really good one to have, actually. Can we do anyone else's at this point? That one we don't use. Captain Marvel. Do we use Cosmic Ray? No, because there's no point upgrading it. I'm pretty sure Blade's move is the same. We don't use Reaper, so there's no point upgrading. So that's done. We can spar with someone. I don't want to, because I want some yard upgrades. So let's buy the food truck. This is part of the Deadpool DLC. We can now purchase this and bring it to the yard. You see, it never goes down. Yeah, that's going a little bit further than I thought it would. Okay, we can spar with someone now as well. We do just about enough money. So who do we train with? It's got to be someone with a low friendship level, ideally, so not anyone that's a level 3. Who's close to getting level 3? Doctor Strange, by the looks of things. Let's do that.
Even a sorcerer supreme.
Because that will level up his friendship by 3 points. We gained an epic blueprint out of it, and he's increased his resilience. Which is good. Okay. Where's the food truck? This is Deadpool's food truck. There it is. Deadpool's food truck has made it to the Abbey. Don't know who's cooking in there, but they're making a lot of noise. And there's no food coming out. See all the bullet holes in it. Deadpool's food truck is now here. Okay, we've got to go and speak to the caretaker. I can't really avoid it much longer. I don't think it's right for the last mission to start yet. I feel like there's still more to do first, but we shall see. Okay, speak to the caretaker. The minute we walk through here, no, it's not going to start immediately. Interesting. So before we speak to the caretaker, let's do a decryption on our intel first. Who can speedrun this game? Gambit.
fascinating info here.
Gambit couldn't
And by
speedrun this
fascinating,
game.
I mean I want to blast these creeps
His
to the
mutant
moon.
ability is to make whatever he touches explosive. Don't you mean the German guy? But even he can speedrun it. To be fair, the best person to speed through this would be the Flash. Or Pietro, Scarlet Witch's brother. Okay, we've got 2 there and some more intel there. So we won't do hero ops yet, because I want to see what this mission is. There's 2 missions to do, one's an epic, one's a rare. So we'll pick those in a second.
Stay out of trouble.
Right, let's speak to Captain Marvel before we speak to the caretaker. She wants help. Seeing a lot of gear being upgraded around here, I feel like I'm next in line. Upgrade a Carol Danvers ability. Okay, we've got 5 days to do that, so we won't do it immediately. To upgrade one of her abilities. Okay, let's speak to the caretaker.
You're almost there, kiddo. Finish what you need to finish, while there's still time.
I will let you know when I am
All
ready.
goes up and down, and it's round and red. The Flash. This game's gameplay is using cards and Gambit plays with... yeah, but they can become explosive, though. That's the thing. Flash would speedrun. So this is the final mission. I didn't know we was at the final... We actually had the final mission. If you're ready, let the caretaker know the mission will be launched. We're not ready for the final mission. I don't feel we're ready at all, because there's lots of research and stuff to be done. So we need to let the caretaker know when we're ready to do the final mission. I don't want to do the final mission now. I take it I can still pick missions. I can. Okay. So we're not going to do the final mission immediately. The reason we're not is because I feel there's other upgrades and things we need to do first. So I think we'll put off the final mission until Thursday. Because I don't know what happens after the final mission. I don't know if we can... Or do we just go and do it?
Always
I don't know if we can continue afterwards. That's my only concern. If there's lots of stuff not fully upgraded, I don't like knowing what's going to happen at the end of the game. But I'm going to do a quick search, just because I want to know: can you play after the story finishes? Because otherwise, we need to do everything else first. Because I don't know what happens. Oh, okay, cool. So you can continue after the story finishes, because it will reset. Like a lot of games do this. You do the final mission, and after the end of the final mission, you then reset you back to just before that point in the game. And it's the same in this. So once we do the final mission, we can continue upgrading people and continue doing stuff, which is important. I want to get everyone leveled up max if possible. It'd be nice to get those 3 new DLC characters coming, so it'd be nice to have fully upgraded teams and stuff. What's done is done when we say it's done. I don't know. Whereas up and down, it's round and gotta head to sleep. No worries, Alpha Strike, thank you for joining us, and thank you for the conversation as well. Very much appreciated, and we'll see you soon.
I know
have a
it's
good
lot to
evening,
take
and we'll
in,
see you again.
But you'll get the hang. Well, are you ready to defy?
So we're going to go into the final mission. I don't know if we're ready. I don't know if we can complete it. Before we actually...
Not yet, but soon.
I'm going to give it a save, because if you fail a mission,
Let me know when you're ready.
it loads back to your previous save. So let's give it a save first. Let's not make that mistake, shall we? I don't know if it's got to be certain people on the mission. Is everyone on the mission? Obviously, Iron Man's injured. I don't know how that works. I wasn't expecting the final mission. Answer. What goes up and down is round and red. I've got no clue. Up and down, it's round and red. A snooker ball. We'll say that saves are starting to take a while in this. There we go. Right, final mission time. We may not be ready, but I'd not be good to see what happens. There's still lots more to do in the game, lots more to find and reveal at least. Let's go.
As ready as I will ever be.
Good. I'll give you a moment to get changed.
Tomato in an elevator.
And to secure the God Killer, I will keep it hidden until
I'm hoping we can unlock all the Marvel Midnight Sun legendary outfits for every character as well. after this mission, but let's see. We've got an hour left of the stream, so an hour to see if we can complete the main story mission in that hour.
It's their world now, you know. Deep down, they're not half bad. Humans. Lilith showed me that much.
Now you speak fondly of my mother?
The only legendary Midnight Suns arm we gained was the Hunters. I'm surprised we got more than that.
Memory is to destroy the monster she has become. Never forget that.
Then what are we waiting for?
You, actually. It's time.
Still amazed.
Oh, they are. Look at that. They're all in their
silver for killing monsters.
legendary outfits.
Gold looks like Hulk arm shiny.
You better not get a rash from this.
Sure we can't up the fire on mine?
I wonder if there's time to add some cloaks.
That is cool. I like their Midnight Sun outfits. That is very cool. The Hulk especially. Look at that. He's not very upgraded, which is a bit of a worry.
I mean,
and there's Iron Man.
Not
sure why he's got flames coming out of it.
Effort and a good idea.
The shield for Captain America is cool.
Mine.
I thought it would be a nice touch.
For our first apocalypse together.
Oh, look at Wolverine's
like a
outfit.
very wise young woman once said, "We are the Midnight Suns."
A family.
And family is family.
Yeah. So this time?
We all got your back.
Oh, this is going to be one hell of an epic mission, isn't it?
Facing the mother of demons and gods know what unimaginable horrors inside?
Yes.
Only now...
We'll all be doing it in style.
Speaking of which, your turn, boss.
Now, who wants to go save the world?
That's cool.
I never wanted to live to see this day, Hunter.
By the way, you won.
The order of
what
the
did you win?
Midnight
What did you
Suns
win?
Risen again.
Blessing from
My
Streamer.
own kin
In
returned
Genshin.
from beyond the veil. Never on my own could
I don't
have
remember
united
Blessing
such
from Streamer.
a disparate band of warriors. You did that, Hunter. Before you go, do not count on any more resurrections. These moments are all that remain before the prophecy is either fulfilled or ended once and for all.
No more resurrections,
If
okay.
there is anything you wish to say to any of us, now is the time.
What? Oh, we've got to speak to everyone before we do the mission.
How's the collar holding up, kiddo? Still in one piece?
So we need to speak to everyone before we
Seems
undo
to
the
be,
mission.
For now.
And it's potentially the last time we can speak
At
to
least
everyone.
we have that going for us.
Although we know we can
Before
come
you
back.
head out, there's something else we need to talk about.
Oh, Blessing Pack.
You
I
need to
didn't know
the
anything about
truth
Blessing Pack.
all of this, about your mother. I can't let you charge into this fight.
How'd you
without
get
knowing
it then?
what really happened.
What are you saying?
I've hidden this away from you and everyone else for so long now. Your mother isn't the monster she's been made out to be. She made a great sacrifice.
I know, Sarah. More than you might think.
I won't ask how, but we still need to have this talk.
Maybe now is not the best time.
Do you at least understand that your mother isn't entirely
Yeah, I
to
think we
blame
kind of
for all
understand a bit
this?
better now.
I have learned that much.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It's important you know it's true.
And what now?
Doesn't
When
change
you
what
get
we're about
back,
to do,
we'll
though.
talk more about your mother. It's important you know the person
Gives you
she
primos
was
to say, like, you
before.
want to go, oh, okay, that's cool.
I would like
Well, congrats for winning that.
If you get nothing else from this, just know that I love you, kiddo. And I'll be with you, watching. You can do this, Hunter. I know you can.
Right, okay. Spider-Man?
Okay, so it's go time, huh? We totally have this in the bag, right?
To claim victory is guaranteed only ensures that one feels defeat.
Right, but you're like a god-killing, mother-thwarting machine.
I am concerned of how
We've
much
done
time
this
is left of the stream, and I can't do the mission yet.
Your faith in me, Peter Parker, gives me extra courage. More than courage, we have each other.
I always dreamt of being an Avenger. But now, I'm psyched to be a part of the Midnight Suns.
I do
At least
not
we get to
believe
see every
Cthulhu
outfit in
counted on
detail.
all of us teaming up and working together.
So, before we go and commit heavily premeditated tea aside, I gotta say something. I've been cheating at video games with Robbie. My spider sense just enhances the reflexes. Kind of hard to turn it off.
This has been cheating at video
I don't
games.
know why I need to say this now, before the end of the world, but let it be known.
On the battlefield, I shall relay this to Robbie.
Although, I guess Robbie cheats at video games too. With Sparky around, he's always playing co-op. Alright, I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. Let's go.
And we shall, Spider-Man.
Midnight Suns for life!
Right, let's see who's spoken to. Wanda.
Is this really it? Are we ready for this?
Probably not ready for this, but we'll see.
Are you?
I have to be, don't I? I've spent too much of the past year.
I'm thinking to save it to maybe get Harry with that.
That isn't who I am. But it would.
What you can't? How do you save Prima Gems? I don't understand what you mean by save it.
The team has never been more ready, and Wanda.
Or is it that they give you money and you can spend it on Prima Gems?
I think you can do this.
Oh, so is it money then? Like you want money, not Prima Gems?
My nerves are calmed and my face is tingling. Or I'm blushing? I'm so pumped I can't even tell. Ready or not, we are actually going through with this. About Agatha. What you did to restore her,
Oh, okay.
We both did, Wanda.
Still, no matter what happens, I
It's
will
up to you,
never
whatever you'd
forget
rather
what
do.
you did for her. For me. Well, any final advice?
Do not forget to breathe.
All right. I'm ready to have words with your mother.
Ready to have words with my mother. That's always a good start, isn't it? Nico?
So, this is it, huh?
It appears so.
I, just wanted a moment to talk to you, you know, just in case we, never get a chance to again.
You should really sound defeat. This won't be our last conversation.
I promise you, Nico, this will not be the last time we speak.
So have you finished all the other games you've started, Dennis?
I've just gotten used to our weird little
Before you start
family,
Mafia and
I'm not
Last
sure
of
I
Us
wanna
and
lose
stuff,
it.
have you finished Rayman and
You're a big part of that. You
I
brought
can't
this
remember what else
team
you did in the
together in
channel,
a
to be
way
fair.
I couldn't. I have a ton of respect for that, Hunter. So, you know, don't die.
Don't die.
Nico,
We'll try not to.
You were the first to treat me as a person, not just some ancient weapon.
If we get half through the mission
yeah,
and we can still save, we
you're
will have to be
awesome.
very
I just
strict to ourselves
thought you
when
needed
it
a
comes
friend.
to time.
I am glad you chose me as a friend.
That's really sweet of you to say. Honestly, if you hadn't pulled us together as a team, I don't know if I would have made it this far. Well, I guess it's time.
Did you sort out your connection
See you on
issue,
the
by the way,
other
on
side,
YouTube?
Hunter.
So it stops disconnecting now.
Can you smell it?
Magic's outfit's quite cool.
Chaos and uncertainty. It saturates the air.
And here I thought you were going to say you smelled victory.
No, not yet. But I will. I am sure of it. I know this could be the last time we get to have a real conversation, so... I just wanted to say that if it comes down to it,
Yeah, I was just thinking, if you've got other games in the middle on, but then you're going to start Mafia as well. Are you not doing too much?
Leon.
Let's not get
Oh, it's
emotional
episodic, is it? Oh, okay. There's nothing on there that tells you when the next episode is going to be. That's the downside. You need to have something on there, even in your about section, so people know when the next episode is due.
After all we have done, I have no doubt we will get through
But
this.
yeah, as long as your connection is more stable,
We've
that's the main
been
thing.
through much, haven't we, Hunter? Perhaps we will have even more adventures. If we survive.
I'm going to try and get around to Mafia at some point. Last of Us I need
Then
to do
we
at some
must
point.
survive.
Well,
Lots and lots to do.
it's almost time.
Never enough time.
Ileana.
No.
Well, we've got a lot
No
planned for this year,
goodbyes.
live stream wise, so it's going to keep us busy.
See you out there, Hunter. I like this suit.
Okay, we're getting there. We've got another row over there to speak to yet. Robbie Reyes.
Should have written a will or something. You know, like a responsible adult.
I just want to do the mission now, but I've got to speak. I can't not speak to everyone.
Ileana gets my comic books. She'll say she hates them, but she sneaks into my room and reads every new issue. Peter gets my favorite controller that I tuned a bit. Not to cheat, just to make the rumble feel more
I'm sure he did.
And I'll think of something special for my little brother. No, I won't. I'll mess that up too.
Robbie, what is wrong?
I'm not the kind of guy who comes back from something like this, Hunter. I don't really mind it. We're doing something that matters here. But Gabe, he deserves more than this.
You are coming back
Robbie,
from this.
I am counting on you to survive this.
Okay, sure. But why?
Because you need to introduce me to Gabe. You cannot do it if you are dead.
That's inspiration and a half, isn't it?
I don't think it's that easy.
Listen up. I need you to keep him safe.
Of course I'll keep Gabe safe.
I was talking to Sparky.
Yeah, okay. I'll introduce you after. I promise.
I will hold you to that.
So, we're doing this? For real? Then let's hit the road.
I would, but there's lots of people to talk to first.
Whatever's on the other side of that portal, this isn't goodbye. That kind of talk trips you up. If you already think you'll lose the battle, no point in fighting it.
No need to act tough. I am also concerned for what may come of this.
It's like you're having a conversation with yourself. I'm not concerned. Not for me, not for any of you. We're the Midnight Suns, and after today, the whole world will know what that means. You think this is a big moment, don't you? Fine.
Of course we think it's a big moment.
Something to get off your chest.
We're about to go and kill a god.
Whatever helps you shake the jitters loose.
It sounds like you have something to say to me.
This isn't easy for me, but I rarely do easy, so here goes. You better come back, or I'll kick your ass.
That's
You worry,
that's gonna want us to come back, isn't it?
Nah, we resurrected you once. I'm sure we could do it again, but let's not make it a habit.
Understood.
However this ends, what we do today matters. Carry that with you, Hunter.
I will. Thanks, Blade.
You can call me Eric.
Thanks, Eric.
Feels weird using his first name.
Regretting this already.
Right, so that's one side talk to. Although Wolverine doesn't want to talk to us, that's a
Hello,
plus.
child. Or should I say goodbye?
So you need to schedule now for episode stuff. I do then well. Listen to music, what comes around. Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. We will never say
Let us
goodbye.
not say goodbye, okay?
But yeah, you need to do some sort of schedule. You can use your community post, can't you? But just so people know when the next content is coming.
What do you mean, if?
If you
It also makes sure you're consistent that way as well.
Listen to their voices to guide you back.
Lost? Voices? Agatha, what are you
But
talking
yeah,
about?
if you do a schedule, for, especially for episodic
listen to
stuff,
them.
you
They
need to
will
stick to
remind
it.
you of who you
Otherwise, they'll
are.
go against you.
Who I am?
Goodbye, dear. And remember, death isn't the end. It's just a beginning, in dark disguise.
So we are at the final mission. We know we can continue afterwards, but we're just going to quickly speak to everyone before we leave.
Just
We've got about 45 minutes of the stream left.
really
I'm
one for
hoping it's enough
sappy
time to do
goodbyes.
this. Otherwise, we may have to stop
It's
during
a
the
waste
mission.
of
I think we
time.
can
Big
save during the
hugs,
mission.
back slaps,
And
couple
then come
tears.
back to Thursday evening. I don't know how
If we're
long the
going
mission
out
is.
fighting, I'd rather get in a couple of laughs first.
Because if we extend too much,
Your new uniform does
I'm
not
going to be
wash
asleep on
easily.
stream, which is
Do
never
not
fun.
fill your farting crackers at the sight of Lilith, and all will be well.
Excuse me? Farting crackers?
Yes, farting crackers. Breeches, trousers.
Huh?
I trust that this would have been a very funny joke 300 years ago.
It's been cool getting to know you and hanging at the bar, Hunter. It's not like we became best friends or anything, but I like your style.
yeah, we haven't got anyone to
I like
the
your
max
style
hero
as
level
well,
either.
Logan.
So there's still lots to do after the story
Too bad you
finishes.
never saw me in a Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah, you
Now
just.
that
Like I say,
is
if you do a schedule, you do have to make sure you stick to it, especially for episodic
We
content.
should probably move along.
Right. Enough
But then
chit-chat.
that will help you pick
Let's
up
go
subscribers,
save the
Dennis,
world.
as well. Because people then know when the next content is due.
Hunter,
live streams it helps as well, because people know when to drop by and say hello.
I do not understand what a green light has to do with this.
Never mind. Let's go show an elder god its place in the universe.
Before we go.
Got something to get off your chest, Hunter?
If you can go full binary, do it.
Neither Cthon nor Lilith had seen a display of your power from beyond the stars.
Oh, how I hoped someone would egg me
But yeah,
on
it's that
about
consistency you need, Dennis.
Rest assured,
Same as
Hunter,
live streams.
I'll make sure
You
to
know,
give
you need
call
to
out on comms so you
decide
don't
how
miss
long
the
they're going to be
celestial
for,
fireworks.
so people know in advance, right,
Well,
it's a 2-hour stream or it's a 3-hour stream.
I suppose this is our last breath.
All that consistency will help you grow.
Nothing is assured. So before we go, it's my turn to speak.
Same as titles as well. You got to make sure the
enjoyed the game
titles
time,
are
Hunter.
searchable. It's one thing I don't do.
No matter what happens out there,
But yeah, you need to make, if you want to
you're a
grow, you
great
need to make sure
competitor.
titles are searchable.
When we beat Cthon, we can have a
It's the one thing I
rematch.
refuse to do, to
Deal.
be fair.
That settles it then.
I probably should, but I
Ready
don't.
to bring Cthon down? I sure am.
May the stars sing of our victory.
Whew, chills. Gotta remember that one. It's inspiring.
Right, who's next?
So, this is it, huh? End of the world?
Not sure about the fire
All
coming
of us
out of Iron
riding
Man's
into the big
suit, to be fair.
showdown like it's the OK Corral?
I do not know what you are talking about.
It doesn't matter. Listen, I find this kind of thing easier if I have something to look forward to after. So when we finish putting your mother
Sunday
down,
for episodic for
offense,
me.
then it's cookout
5
time at
hours
Casa
is a good game.
Stark. Let's make Strange bring the hot dogs.
So every stream is going to be 5 hours long,
As long as
every
they're from
time.
this dimension.
Because that's the thing, you've got to be consistent. I look forward to it.
I cannot remember the last time I was not worried about something. If we do succeed, then a party would be wonderful.
I'll put you on the guest list then. Don't worry.
Yeah, it
we'll
doesn't
keep
matter
small.
what day you do it, it's just got to be
300
consistent.
tops.
Well, I do not want to hinder your party planning any further, so I think...
Actually, there is one thing. I wanted to say thanks for giving me a peek behind the magical veil, so to speak. I still don't trust those rabbits coming out of top hats. But you really helped with the rest of it.
You're a good man,
You're a
Tony
good
Stark.
man, Tony. I'm honored to fight
But
alongside
yeah, if they're all going to be the same length,
I'm
that's
a pretty
fine.
cool boss, too. At least that's what they tell me.
you. I will have to take your word
But
for
it's like start time, end time, and
Well,
that
all
stuff
right, then.
people need to know.
We're not going to accomplish anything by standing around here gabbing. Let's go save the world. Again.
Right, we're about to save the world.
After all
We're nearly
the
there.
ancient books I've studied, it feels so odd to be standing here and know that I may be in the final chapter of my own story.
I cannot say how that would feel.
It's uncanny, really, and to be with you to share this moment.
Is there something wrong?
We only started to get to know one another, but I still feel there's so much more that I'm not seeing.
You'll get a chance to after the story finishes, Dr. Strange, I'm sure.
I have not been lurking around the Abbey trying to keep things from you, if that is what you are worried about.
No, that's not it at all. It's hard to put this feeling into words. Maybe it's just the warm feelings I have toward you since we witnessed the transmigration of life essences.
The feelings of friendship
On your live
should not
streams,
make
Dennis,
you
you
feel
playing the same
uncomfortable,
game until
Strange.
it's done, or are you going
I
to
feel
keep
we have so
changing
much more
game
to discuss.
daily, or
The day grows long,
how will you
and
plan
every
on
moment
doing
is
it?
precious, Strange.
This conversation isn't over. It's merely paused until a quieter time presents itself. Until then, the battle awaits.
Yeah, but you're not going to get everyone on Discord. A lot of people don't even know about Discord and refuse to use it.
You ready to see it through?
But yeah,
best I
you're
can.
gonna no, not everyone will be on
I
Discord.
have
That will
no
never
doubt
happen,
it'll
Dennis.
be your best. Whatever comes next is not fate, destiny, or
But
prophecy.
you could utilise your
It's
community
where
page
you led us.
to let people know what's happening that coming week, like similar to what we do. To be fair,
This was a team effort, Steve.
No need for modesty. I get it. I'm uncomfortable with praise as well. But I mean it. Best get a move on.
Nothing else to say?
The time for fancy speeches is over. Now,
but yeah, that's one
we'll
thing
get
I
the job
found. Just
done.
because you've got Discord, a lot of people won't use it because it asks for too much personal information to set up and stuff.
We did not have time to get to know one another well, but I am still honored to enter this battle at your side.
So that's why you've got to try and find a way of talking to your subscribers directly in YouTube itself. Are you staying away from Twitch now? Then you're not doing Twitch anymore.
Hulk not interested in more blah blah blah. This boring. Bring on bad guys.
Bring on bad guys.
Right. Well, let us get on with it.
Okay.
Hulk
I think we're done. Are we not done?
Lettuce.
Doesn't like lettuce. Charlie, one quick
Who is
pet.
a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
Perfect. And then Deadpool. Deadpool's outfit is ridiculous.
I know this is meant to be a serious moment or whatever, but come on. Can we talk about the fit for a second? Mine smells like new car.
Always making jokes.
Deadpool's outfit is ridiculous.
Oh, I've got more. I'm just saving them for when we throw a rager later. I want to see the Hulk crush a piñata with his
There's
hands.
garlic and vampire steaks as
We all
well.
need to survive before we can.
Well, that's incredible.
No one is allowed to die because I already made them RSVP. That's how it works, right?
How do you usually prepare for a life or death situation?
Meditate, write in my journal, pray to the flying spaghetti monster. Oh, you were being serious.
The Last of Us 2 Mafia
these
mix till I
goodbyes
finish
aren't
it.
really
Twitch
my thing.
Genshin.
How so?
Oh, okay.
I don't stick around long enough to get to this point. I always peace out before things get too mushy. It's not like I've never done it.
Yeah, that makes
Said
more
how
sense
it
now. I
goes.
just wasn't sure how you was
People
doing it,
never
to be
get
fair.
home. 0 out of 10. Don't recommend.
But yeah, if you're mixing between the two, people need to know that.
We are all coming back from this.
So that's a good way of using your
attitude.
community page, isn't it? So you can actually
Instead
tell
of wearing
people
my gear,
in
I'll
advance.
just take your words of encouragement into battle.
Your humor will keep us afloat.
Wisecracks at a +1 to our constitution.
Right, I've got half an hour left.
Anyway,
We're going to
break
see
a
if we can
leg
get
out
this
there.
done.
Not your own, though. You don't heal as
Genesis
fast
drops.
as-
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Is that supposed to bring me good luck?
Breaking the legs of every creepy crawly so they can't fight back? It's called strategy, Hunter.
Right, let's go. We had to talk to every single person before we start the mission. Mainly because I can't not speak to someone if they've got a bubble above their head saying they want to talk to us.
Gates were forged by the gods billions of years before humanity took its first breath.
Imagine if I have to control everyone. I don't know what happened. I think it'll be in freeze.
On Earth could not.
You give people heads up. Oh, okay.
Yeah, way over our heads.
Well, we're somewhere else. This is where we meet Lilith in our dreams.
From my dreams. From...
Welcome home, child. I have been waiting for this moment a long time.
No!
Well, that's one way to stop them all.
That weapon. It's impossible.
It's a way to end this forever.
What do you think I am trying to do? I did not come here to free Cathal. I came to destroy him.
More lies from his herald.
If that were the case, you would be dead already.
So she actually came here to kill it.
Coming so far, it's still so blind.
She's breaking the collar.
Precious caretaker. Lilith, no! You have no idea! But I do. Be free, my child.
You no longer have a collar on.
And embrace your true self. Pick up your weapon. The final battle is almost upon us.
Purple in the eyes.
No.
Oh wow, he stabbed her.
It is over already. You lost your child when you gave them to us. As our vessel.
Cathal has taken him over.
Demon Mother. This foul trinket was our final obstacle. The moment is here. and all the pieces in their proper place. It begins with sacrifice. 4 souls for 4 gods. 4 heroes, equal to those who found me. Plucked from my vessel's mind. As they fall, so too will our bonds. The light of the midnight sun will see to our return.
Well, it definitely wasn't what I was expecting.
Help me! Save your
Think. So Lilith has just pulled back the Hulk, Scarlet Witch and Wolverine, and we're going up against the Hunter.
His wider ambition. Cthulhu's corruptive influence has weakened the Hunter's mind to the
Okay, we've got to
breaking
break his
point.
possession of the Hunter. The strongest heroes have been bound by Cthulhu, cannot join the fight. The remaining heroes must band together to defeat the Hunter and free them for Cthulhu's influence. The tag out mission card will swap a fresh hero into the battle, but that hero that they swapped out will not return. Okay, so we have a tag out card to use as well. Summon a random reserve. Okay. This is going to be a tough fight.
Stop stirring.
And we just need to down him as many times as possible, I suppose. Deal damage to any attackers. Okay. Summon a random reserve hero to replace the Hulk. Okay, we don't want that. Okay. This is going to be interesting. I wasn't expecting this. Especially not to go against the Hunter. Have we got any moves to knock back is the first thing. Yes. Because obviously if this explodes, it damages 1, takes out 2. So I'd like to be able to do Power Slash. Are we going to be in that circle of radiant? We're just outside it, I think. So that will take out 2 enemies in 1. And damage the other.
You aren't good enough for me.
Okay. The Midnight Sun. Join a copy of his Midnight Sun ability. Okay. So I'm just trying to plan ahead of what we need to do. Obviously we need to damage him. 840 health though is quite a lot. We have got quick swipe, which will give us the move back as well. So let's do that. There we go. The more enemies we take out, the better here. 125, that's a 1-hit kill there. Okay. Challenging Roar will give us another 2. Gain 1 rage for each enemy, gain 1 counter. They're all targeting the Hulk, so that's good. It's going to gain rage. My plan is to use the hero combo on the Hunter. We've also gained. We can do Rampage. We're going to hold off on that. So hero combo on the Hunter is 466 damage. That's a lot of damage off the bat. So let's do that.
Give me a hand here.
That's a big amount of damage there. Yeah, that's half his health down in 1 there. Right, copy of all his Midnight Sun ability. It's a free card play. So Midnight Special is his ability. Consume all heroism to damage random enemies 4 times. Damage increased by 18 with each attack. Cool. Okay. So obviously next turn that's what we'll play. We change to the Hulk here now. So we put... So that's a move we had unlocked previously, a Midnight Sun ability. Okay, smack those into each other, they're both down. There's one enemy here who's going to attack the Hulk, which is fine, because we want his rage to power up. And then we've got the Hunter down quite a bit, but obviously we still need to do more for him. That is us out of time, out of things for our turn, at least. You put it in post and do nice.
That'll heal right up.
Taking a bit of damage, but it's not too bad. He's using moves that we haven't got for him.
Looking at me?
Okay, we've made the Hunter vulnerable, which is good.
Through the eyes of countless followers. Every whispered prayer for my dark gift bringing us closer to you.
I've just looked at your post, Dennis. You need to spell check it.
I know the Hunter would rather die than serve as the path to your reawakening.
You may be descendant of the blood, but pride will not carry you to victory this
It's not
time.
very much damage as this move does, his Midnight Sun move. Doesn't do much damage.
Resist him.
Whereas Rampage does. Obviously it's a Midnight Sun move, so I'm going to do it, but it just seems weird. It doesn't do much damage.
This is gonna hurt.
It's the first Midnight Sun move we've seen. And it's with Wolverine as well. That's cool. That is very cool. Level up for Wolverine as well.
Scared yet?
Okay. We've got 2 card plays left. We obviously need heroism to be able to do anything. 1. Try and knock the Hunter down if we can. Not really getting much chance to knock him down. He always retaliates as well. Okay, who's going to get hurt from this? Okay. Quite a few of them, annoyingly. We have still got 1 move, but I'm going to have to get rid of 1 to do it. Rampage would be interesting if we can. Which health has he got? 202. So we could damage each nearby enemy, which would just be the Hunter. I'm not sure what the right thing to do is here. Obviously, if we explode this, it will do a lot of damage. We're going to do damage to the Hulk and Wolverine, though. Although, saying that, if we can't move 2. That's the only downside. I don't want to sacrifice ourselves for potentially a bit of damage. We'll have to survive the end of turn, and Wolverine's quite low health. But I think we'll just have to survive the end of turn. We can still push the Hunter.
Waiting to do that.
So if we use Scarlet Witch to push, we can knock him down this turn. I know there's a Hound about to attack.
You should probably see a doctor.
But that is the Hunter down. I'm assuming he'll get back up at the end of the turn. I don't know how many times, if he does have to go down twice as a normal super villain potentially. Right, the Hound's going to attack. Wolverine does need a heal. There we go. A new more coming, and he's now back up, which was to be expected.
I'm flattered to have held their attention.
Okay, we've got rapid healing for Wolverine here.
Break this hold. You must fight.
They're saying that we've got lethal pounce
You
first.
will hesitate to harm the Hunter, but your savior is mine.
Chain 2.
I arrive.
1 to that one, 1 to that one.
Fear another.
Then we'll just have to knock some sense into them before
Thought he was going to knock this one out, but he didn't quite there. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to do rapid healing, and then rampage is my plan. So I'm guessing we need to knock down
something real special.
the Hunter again, is my thinking. Right, what does Rampage? Chain 3. Does quite a bit of damage. Take out 2 hounds and a bit of damage. How much would full damage on the hunter be? Won't knock him out, but we'll do a decent amount of damage though. I think that's probably worth it. Obviously we know the hounds are going to attack, but at the same time Hulk's rage is building. Okay, we've got nothing else we can do bar push into Scarlet, which will do damage, but it's not that much. Obviously this was to explode. The Hulk is in the range though, annoyingly. If we use the Hulk and move him to here, okay, he's still going to be standing in the wrong place, annoyingly. Let's do it. I may regret this. We've got 7 heroes in reserve, so we can always tag out. I think we may lose Scarlet Witch this turn. Just looking at, well, she's got a bit of health to be fair. Let's see what happens. See if we can survive it. 120 damage. Quite a lot. Right, we've lost the Hulk.
They need healing.
We have got a heal card, so that's not too bad. Scarlet Witch is now corrupted, which isn't good, because I mean she's going to do more damage to herself.
I barely felt that one.
Okay. Thing is, we've nearly got the hunter down again.
Sure about that?
Right, we can revive
We have
him.
waited eons for this moment. Do you believe you can stop us now?
We can revive
You must
the Hulk.
not realize who you're dealing with here.
We need more heroism, don't we? If we go berserk, that will give us the hero combo, which will take down the hunter. So I'm ignoring the fact the Hulk's down. We can tag him out at any point and bring someone else in, to be fair. And it's free. You know what? Let's tag him out. No, tag out the hunter. Oh, I can't tag out someone who's downed. Okay. We didn't know you couldn't tag someone out who's down, so the Hulk can't be tagged out because he's downed. But I'm hoping that the hero combo here, yeah, we'll knock out. We can knock out the hunter. Doesn't mean that's it. There may be more afterwards. Let's find out. I still can't believe the hunter turned.
Not bad.
Oh, mission over, I think.
Specs. Motes. You are no match for the last true god. Hubris.
Maybe so. But maybe all we need to do is stall. Until the true champion of the gods returns.
Who's the true champion of the gods? Oh, it's going to be at us, isn't it?
We're family.
And family's family.
You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Because of the friendship the Hunter gained with the Midnight Suns and the Avengers, he was able to dispel Kafan.
You drove him out.
I was too late.
The Midnight Sun! It's here!
Maybe too little, too late though. Need to get to the Darkhold.
So was Cthon.
So that's boss and a half, isn't it? So the hunter is freeing people. Okay. Oh, wow, look at that. This isn't going to be good. That's a nest mother. She's infested. Okay, we need to have a look at what that means.
Situation is under control.
Defeat Kafon. The hunter must join with their closest allies amongst the Midnight Suns to fight off waves of enemies and defeat Kafon. Certain infested enemies in each wave will be much stronger than normal. Beat these infested enemies to gain the established seal card and advance to the next wave. Once each allied hero establishes one of the 4 seals, the hunter can complete the seal to imprison Kafon. Hunter's collar has been shattered and the power is unleashed. The hunter's collar is disabled, their health and offense are increased. The Elder Gods have bestowed blessings upon the heroes who use their mission cards in each round to help fend off the hordes. Alright, this is going to be a fight and a half.
You have stopped nothing. The great shadow falls.
Okay. So high facade, stun and apply 2 vulnerable to all enemies.
Still a chance to end this.
And
Hunter,
if we take down,
you have the power to stop this. Together you can still form the seal.
yeah, we need to take down, well, 1,260 health. 1,260 health. Right, first thing I need to check. We've only got about 10-15 minutes left of the stream. I can save mid-fight, which may be needed to, because I don't know if we're going to try to finish this. Because it's wave after wave. But we'll do what we can. And if we can't finish it this evening, we'll finish on Thursday. But all saying that, we've still got to fight. So that's a quick move. Will generate heroism and give us a card play back. So let's do that. There's only 2 of us. It's Captain America and the Hunter, and that's it. Until I'm assuming until we get these people out of the clutches. It's just the 630 shield and 1,000 health. That's going to be horrible to take down. Right, what else we got? Quick slash. Let's try that. Okay, I wanted so we can knock out a second enemy potentially if we can. I'm not sure if we can though from the angle we're going to have. There's no point doing... Oh, we can do damage, we can't knock the enemy out. We'll gain their move back as well because it's a quick move. It's better than nothing.
You were too weak for this fight.
It's the card play back. The more enemies we take out and give the card plays back, the better. Okay. Still got 3 moves ahead. If we do that, that takes out a lot of enemies and damages a few as well. Dig in will give us that. Shield bounce. Shield bounce will cost us 2. How many enemies can we get attached to this? Quite a few to be fair. Let's do shield bounce.
Here we go.
Obviously Captain America's now taunted the enemy, which may not be good for his health. We'll have to put, we can put block on him with dig in though. So we may have to do that sooner rather than later. Still got 2 card plays left. I don't know whether to apply. I think we'll save vulnerable until next turn. It's currently weakened anyway, so it's probably not worth doing it just yet. Okay, that will still take out 2 and some of her shield. It's just because there's only 2 of us, it's going to make life a lot more difficult. Shield bounce is pretty good, but I haven't got enough heroism. Dig in will give us that heroism. He will also gain... Let's do that. He will gain 162 block as well, which I think is what he's going to need. There we go.
The boost I needed.
And we can do another shield bounce here. Seeing how many we can knock out potentially. None of them. So we can't knock anyone out with shield bounce, but we'll do some damage on them.
I'm going. That was something.
And the more these guys split, the easier it is they're going to take them out because their health is a lot lower. Right, we've got no more moves left, but we have got to push. So as the hunter, if I push these two into each other, I can. So that's 2 enemies out. I'm hoping that obviously Captain America can survive the hit by the Dread Maiden, because that's going to be a big hit. There's not much I can do about it, it seems. These two I'm not overly worried about. It's the damage the Dread Mother does. Right, let's see what happens at the end of the turn. Okay, we shield did well there. Has been corrupted though. Right, wounded as well, and shield is down, I believe. And corrupted. The corrupted means we take damage per turn. Wounded pretty much the same. Okay, block is holding strong at the minute. Okay, our block is now gone for Captain America. He's holding himself firm, which is important. This is still only the first wave. This is going to be tricky. Iron Man's a good character. We've used him a few times, but we do lack some better upgrades for him. And I think that's going to be our issue here. The fact he's wounded and corrupted isn't going to help either. Right.
I am still the prize.
So, corrupted is going to take 60 damage at the end of the turn. And you take 30 damage whenever they play a card. Okay, Bladestorm would be amazing if we can get to that.
This world can do without you.
Oh, the next Hunter damage card instantly KOs its targets. Well, that obviously, if we played on the Dread Maiden, that'd be incredible, surely. But we need 3 heroism. Yeah, if we do surely if we do that on the Dread Maiden, instant KO. Now that would be the one to do it on, wouldn't it? And I'm assuming that'd be this round done. So if we restore health to Iron Man,
the light will heal you.
I'm just hoping it works how it should on the Dread Maiden, otherwise it's a waste.
Appreciate it.
Okay, that's that. Shield Bash. It's not the right one to use. I'm trying to think of what we can do. We obviously need the third blade. We need Bladestorm. If we use Brooklyn Handshake, he's going to take 30 damage. But it's better than nothing. So hoping we'd knock someone into something. So that would take out 2 with that. About that would only take out 2 a game. And let's do these 2 then. And this might not work. It just because of what it says, it kind of makes me think potentially, but it seems a bit too good to be true. To be fair, Bladestorm, no damage. No, got. Hang on, where did that? I thought we had that move to do. Am I being really silly? I thought. Oh, it's next Captain America. I have messed up. Because it's the next Captain America move, which I should have done just then. That's annoying. Good evening, Teddy, how are you? I was reading that one. I thought it was the next Hunter card. KOs its targets. It's not. It's the next damage card from Captain America. Okay. And obviously it's not a free move, so we're not going to gain an extra move this turn. No. So, yeah, we're going to have to use the next turn, because I messed that up. Okay, let's use Last Sight, because they're targeting us anyway. And then we'll be concealed for this turn. So anyone targeting the Hunter can't attack the Hunter, because we're going to be invisible. We've leveled up as well. How are you this evening, Teddy? We are into our last 5 minutes, so luckily we can save. Captain America needs to survive this turn, because then hopefully we can knock out the Dread Maiden in 1, potentially. Okay, she's summoned more enemies in, that's fine. Okay. Let's see if this works this turn. I messed up the last one, not realising who was meant to do the move. I need something that chains, ideally, so it just takes out loads of enemies in one. Playing Hogwarts Legacy, nice! It was. How are you finding it so far? We did 3.5 hours this morning. I'm really enjoying it so far. How are you finding it, though? Okay. They've got corruption, which is good. Corruption is damaging them as well.
This is still happening.
Right, we've only got shield bash.
Form the seal. It can be done.
Defeat all infested Lilin. Oh, so we actually don't have to defeat her, the Dread Maiden. It's the infested Lilin we need to take out. Well, they're saying that. They're split. It's corrupted. I'm actually just trying to see who is actually infected. Taunted. Taunted. Corrupted. The only one that I can see that is infected is the Dread Mother. Right, we're going to try this anyway. Set as a favour. The next Captain America damage card instantly KOs its targets. We're going to do that first. I'm hoping to KO the Dread Mother. Everyone will play it before you. Well, that's if you don't play it on release, that's what's going to happen, isn't it, Dennis? That's the thing. There's nothing to do about it. Okay, so we can KO her straight away here.
Let's settle this.
We just don't send you. Okay, you're not far away from where we finished the opening then. Now is your chance. Use the established seal card to reveal one of the celestial seals that binds Cathon's dark power. Okay. Is it free? It is. Good. As long as it's free, that's a bonus. Look at that. That's one seal done.
You invoked the first seal. It can be done. Keep going.
And we've gained a team member back. We've got magic now on our side. Okay. Well, hang on a second. So magic is now on our team. We've lost Captain America though. He's now standing in the sealed place. There's no investment. There's nothing we need to do this turn, then, is there? There's no point in playing that. Let's end the turn. We are literally about to be out of time. And we've got to defeat 3 more big enemies before we can finish this mission. It's a big mission. She's infected. Infected. They've also got.
I've not lost interest.
So there's 2 infested dudes, both supervillains. Plus we've got Soulbound as well to deal with. Yeah, this is tricky.
You will lose, Chthon. I know you sense it.
Okay. As I say, we can save it, which I wasn't sure if we could or not, but we can. Which means I think it brings us back into this fight. I don't want to. We can't extend because I'll be snoring away on stream if I'm not careful. Once all the tablets kick off, that's it. The big Hufflepuff. Good on you. Good on you for picking Hufflepuff. I put mine to the vote, and the vote went to Gryffindor. So that's what we did. There's nothing wrong with Hufflepuff. If that's what people want to be, that's what people want to be. But unfortunately, we are out of time. A 2-hour stream in the evenings is quite short, especially with some of our Midnight Suns. But we're on the final mission. There will be more of the final mission to do on Thursday evening stream. And we'll see if we can get it done in that 2 hours. And as I checked earlier, we can carry on the other missions and leveling characters up after we finish the last main mission. I haven't looked at trophies yet, so once we finish the story, we'll have a look at trophies as well and see how easy that's going to be. Decide whether to go to Platinum or not as well. There's still lots to do. People do pick it though. I know people that have done the online bit where it picks your house of answering questions. And I know quite a few people that have gone Hufflepuff from Ravenclaw. That's the thing. No house is better than any other house though, are they? That's the thing. But that is it for tonight. We are out of time. We're back tomorrow morning with more Hogwarts Legacy as we continue our journey in Hogwarts to find out what is happening with Rancor. And Midnight Suns is back Thursday evening. As I say, I can't extend too much this evening because tablets will kick in, drowsiness starts, and I'm done. So thank you all very much for joining us. As I say, hopefully we'll see some of you tomorrow for for Hogwarts Legacy, or Thursday evening for Midnight Suns. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are. Thanks for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We will see you all very soon with more Midnight Suns and Hogwarts Legacy. Thank you all for watching. Teddy, thank you. Dennis, thank you as well. I just can't extend. Good evening. See you all later. Thank you all. Bye-bye.